women can go forth, you know, even in this pandemic. Don't you think? Helping people, including ourselves, though we don't make any money at doing this. But, you know, war is how they kept the world going. I do remember that from classes. But the war of, they called it, the World War II ended, and we started rebuilding all the countries, helping them build, right, from World War II. And it affects everything, including stock market and Main Street, and how we adjust. But the debt and the major economic outcome for the entire world. Now, I'm looking at men versus women, comparing income by industry. Now, mining, real estate, construction, finance and insurance, professional, scientific, and technical services looks, men in finance, professional, scientific, and management of companies and enterprises. Those three are way outmoded by men, and utilities too. So now the information industry that we're in, it's still run by men, the most money, you know, in billions, folks. So women make less than men, and the U.S. economy, including educational, healthcare, and food services. Now, you'd think since World War II, and women had to fill in the gap. I don't know if a lot of people probably don't know this, but women were filling all the men's jobs while men were off fighting the war. And after that, the big richest people in the world, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, the R families, starts with the R is what I mean. They are the ones that controlled the world from World War II forward with their money. And even when at one time one of the presidents went to Rockefeller because of money globally, I don't know if you know that, but to borrow money to keep the government alive. So that's sort of a story you'll hear about the history of America if they tell it right. Now, in our finance, it looks like finance and insurance is the top-rated gender wage gap that finance and insurance sells women. So women, get out there if you want to learn finance and insurance.
That's true.
Administration. Now, the median earnings, my God, these are ridiculously low wages of America's debt, explained in one chart. It has ranked finance and insurance. Men make 83 to women's 50 a year. So 83,000 versus 50. Now we're down in the thousands. This is more where I live, okay, way low. And public administration, men make 35, women make 22. Now this is the average gender gap, okay, visualization. This comes from the National Center of Education Statistics. So, good lands, what a difference. I had no idea. It's like 10 to 20,000. Well, the first one's 30,000 difference, so anywhere between, roughly 30,000 to 10,000 a year. Science and technology, 84 for men, 53 for women. But still, these are the working class. Forestry, 32, fishing and hunting, women 20, managing companies and enterprises, 85 to 58. Retail, and we're talking in thousands, folks. Retail trade, 30 to 21, so still roughly a 10K difference. Healthcare. Now, this should be, women, but no, healthcare and assistants, 51 men, 35. So I guess that would include the doctors and the nurses, healthcare and social assistants. Then information that Melinda and I are in, sharing information, 65 for men, 46 for women. So there's roughly a 19, 20,000 a year gap. Transportation I used to be in, and I made good money. Transportation and warehousing, 44 to 32. So 44 men, 32 women. Manufacturing, 52 men, 37 women, about 15,000. Oh, art and entertainment, I guess we're in that too because we do psychic work. They make us go under entertainment, folks. Arts, entertainment, and recreation, 28 men, 21 women. That's very low pay. That's the lowest on the board. If you're in arts and entertainment, isn't that always the way it is? The starving
Mm-hmm.
artists.
That's true.
Okay. Now, public administration is way up there, 66 for men and 50 for women. Food services, and we always need that. It's called accommodation, so I guess that would be my hotel, and then hospitality would be accommodation and food, 20 for men, 16 for women. So women, this is the lowest gap is food services. It's only 4K difference. So that's statistically now. Utilities, 76. That's the ones that run the utilities like electricity. You need our utilities in the world. That's 76 to 60 for women. That's, again, 15,000 what? 70? No, that's 16,000. Wholesale trade, 51 to 40. Administrative waste management, who wants to do that job? But we have to have it, folks. We have to have wastewater treatment plants and how to help the environment while we're getting rid of all the waste. But that's 31 to 25. In other words, the men make 31. This is overall globally. Well, national. No, this would be in our country. National. Educational services, 47. Why would men get paid more? I guess the PhDs at the universities. Educational services, 47 to 39 for women. It's only 8,000. So that's still not only 4,000. Which one was that? Eating and food, wasn't it? Real estate, 46 to 40,000. So women are up and coming in real estate. That's good. Leasing homes, leasing real estate. Mining and gas, 73 men, 65 women. And then the last one's construction. 42, oh my God, women are up there, 93%. Well, you go, women. Women are getting into construction.
Oh, yes, I've been noticing that.
That's only 3. That's the lowest difference is women in construction. Wow. Well, you go, women. Put those belts on and get out there and make those houses. It could be flipping those homes. You know, a lot of women are owning it and buying it and going into construction and flipping those homes, you know. So they're making just about as much as men. Now, this is on howmuch.net. If you're interested in the article, it's called Timeline U.S. Debt History. The editor says author is Irina. Wow, what happened? They don't even put their whole name anymore? They've gotten Social Security conscious beyond Bitcoin, top cryptocurrencies. Now, that's another subject we should do is on cryptocurrencies one day. Of course, this lends more towards things, money and business type of listening audience, where mine is more spirituality and women, especially on Wednesdays, helping women learn to be better at being women and what's out there. Let me see if I get some of these calls out of the way. They know to call in on the last hour. 812, hi, you're live and on the air. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
I'm going to see if I'm opening up the lines. 812, can you hear me? Oh, are you on 812? I just opened this one up. I guess they're just listening. Okay, let me see about 347. 347.
Hello?
You're live and on the air?
Yeah, hello? Yeah, my name is Dick, and I was just... Do you respect Howard?
My name is Dick. Okay, I'm not doing that anymore, folks. Not on. These guys are having fun. He's even laughing so hard he couldn't do it. They're entertaining themselves, but he was a young boy with an accent. Oh, my God. I don't know what to do with these kids today. It's not funny. Melinda, are you there? Hello? Uh-oh. Well, I lost Melinda. Intuitive Women Wednesdays. I guess I better change it back to cyberspace culture. Because this ain't working. These kids, you know, thinking they're cute. I'm amazed at how much when we're live that people tune into this this radio. I don't know what you can platform. because these kids out there listening, if they know that we're doing a live show, and I may hit the button, but used to I screened them before they came on, and or I had someone do it for me. I'm having to do everything myself today. So, folks, if you want to help us out, we'd really appreciate it. You can send us in a donation to, oh, Lord, these kids, how they entertain themselves is ridiculous in cyberspace culture. They have nothing better to do. What do they do? Are they paid by other companies? Are they just kids entertaining themselves just to hear themselves? I don't get it. But, if you're paying for time, and I have to pay for the time, so to get out there, if you feel like you're a woman with a mission or a woman with a passion, and you have something you'd like to say, please let me know, and we will put you in our membership. But I'm not going to bring people on just to talk anymore. These kids have ruined it in 9 years, so you can't have on Blog Talk and Open. You have to screen them, and that's why you've set it up to have a co-host. And I'm going to have to train, co-host to work with me and to open the chat room. And usually the co-host will screen people. So, Melinda, I'm going to have have you screen, because it used to be we could open them up for psychic readings, but I think that you have to have a co-host on your show and open the chat room and learn how to run the board. And there's a green button here you can hit on and talk to the people and screen them before you give them airtime. That is the proper way to do it. So, for those of you listening, let me see if this is Melinda. Melinda, is this you?
Do you respect Howard Stern's penis? Do you respect Howard Stern's penis?
Let's see. Melinda, is that you?
No, here, no, my...
Okay, well, I've lost Melinda. Okay. Did I lose me? No, I'm still here. Okay. Well, folks, we do our best to be here. And if you'd like to be on our show in the future, you can join our club. It's a radio club, and we also have an authors club for those of you professionals and entrepreneurs and authors are independent. And it's ACO Club, and you can go on PayPal.me. It's like instead of .com, it's a .me, and I didn't choose that name. PayPal did. So PayPal.me /TJ Morris, MORRISET Radio. So that's TJ Morris ET Radio. I've had that brand for 9 years. It was set up by my producer out of Canada. And I don't know why Melinda can't get back on now, but we got started a little late today, and I went ahead and changed it to Cyberspace Culture, Melindad'amico and Theresa J. Morris, because unfortunately we have people that do not respect radio or themselves or the way they talk or entertain themselves. So that is their monkey brains. That is lack of intelligence or lack of education and lack of morals and ethics. And we do have those. And this show today will prove that in cyberspace culture. And why they do that is one thing, but without me doing this with a screening, this is what we're going to get. So that's probably why they can't get on as much as they used to, because we screen the calls. Just so you gentlemen know, I will not be bringing people on in the future to do that. And the way to do that is to set this up with a co-host that has to screen you and see if you're a male with an ignorant way of thinking and entertaining oneself. And folks, I guess for 9 years that I've been here on Blog Talk, there's just no way to know what type of information you're opening yourself up to when you open up the board. So I will not be talking to those people open source anymore. So you're going to have to help us. And if you want to join, and I know who you are, it's just out of respect for airwaves and people listening, because I've done my part to pay